anyway, we'll start with Cleveland's Bianca Hensley. Bianca, year number 3. Right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Tell us what you expect out of this team.
Well, first off, thank you, Mix 104, and you for obviously being a generous host of inviting us on. This is our 3rd year. We have essentially our returning team from last year coming back. We lost 4 seniors, but out of those 4, we had one that started every single game from last year. We have 3 juniors that have gotten significant experience in Lainey Copeland, returning back, and our district MVP from last year. We have Emily Patterson when she's coming off of an injury. So we're hoping to get her back full spring by next week. And then we have Izzy Smith, who played throughout the entire season with a torn labrum and just so relentless to play through that injury despite everything. And then we have sophomores that gained significant minutes last year in Araya Huffman, which we expect a lot from her. And then we have Addie Gravel, a 6-foot big that can go in and out for us. And then Jada Davis, just defensive-minded and really good player. And then our freshmen, we have 3 that will get some quality minutes in Avery Beavers, Kenley Pryor, and Claire Lambert. And then we only have 2 seniors this year. We have Jordan Bradford and Eliana Rodriguez, which will be our point guard this year. So we're really excited to get things started.
And let me also say it's also great to have Howard Pride here. He is the new boys basketball coach. Howard will get the info on your team in just a second. But welcome to Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv this morning.
I, too, want to say thank you, Mix 104 and Arnie's, for being such a gracious host to us this morning.
Yeah, thank you, Coach. Your team this year has some interesting opponents, some challenges. Tell us a little bit. I guess you start next week, is that right?
We do. We start next Tuesday. Girls and boys will host Shelbyville, which is a region opponent this year. So obviously, starting out with a region opponent, it's not going to be easy. I do know they have a few transfers as well, so it's going to make for an interesting first game. We also have some non-district opponents like Oak Ridge and Bearden, and we'll play Maryville this year, and we'll play Farragut, we'll play Innsworth, and so some really good quality competition to get us ready for postseason play.
You are a coach who likes to play a quality schedule because you see good teams throughout the year, and then when it comes crunch time in February, early March, you're ready.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think that's how you get better, obviously. We try to put some state tournament teams on our schedule to obviously prepare us, and I think our kids, towards tournament time is always ready, for that challenge. So we're really excited about our upcoming schedule.
You have a lot of experience, as you mentioned, with so many that got experience last year. That's got to help a lot.
It does. I mean, last year we were faced with a lot of adversity. We had some injuries, and, good thing about our kids, we say relentless every single day, and it's just next girl up. And so, with our injuries that we faced last year, it gave lots of younger girls a lot of experience. And so I feel really confident coming into this year because a lot of our freshmen, which are now sophomores, have started probably double-digit games or more for us and got that time that's definitely needed for them.
The competition in the district changes this year. Bradley, Cleveland, Walker Valley, all in the same district this year. And then Ray County, McMinn, TSSAA moved them to the north, and so a little different look as far as the district goes this year.
Yeah, it's a little different, but also too, it kind of just makes sense, having
Absolutely.
us and Bradley and Walker Valley all in the same district. So it's going to make for a competitive district, and our region this year it's so competitive. There's so many girls teams that were in the state tournament over the past 2 years in Lincoln County and in Coffee County, and then obviously we played Cookeville in the sectional. So it's going to be a very competitive region as well.
Absolutely. Coach, always a pleasure to talk to
Thank you.
Thoroughly enjoy it. And for people that don't know, I want to say that this lady played at Mississippi, Ole Miss, and was named one of the 25-year best players in the SEC. And that is such an honor. I mean, there's been so many good athletes to come through the women's programs in the SEC, and to be among the top 25, that speaks volumes.
Thank you so much.
and she's also just a nice person as she is portraying right here. She's still that same nice person off the court.
Thank you.
Unless they're throwing the ball away, right?
That's right.
Thanks, Bill.
Thank you so much for having us.
And now, Howard Pride. And Howard, your first year at Cleveland High School. Welcome to Blue Raider territory. Tell us a little bit about your history.
Well, thank you for having me again. I'm Howard Pride. Played collegiately at Vanderbilt University. Worked under my very first job. Taught me a lot about basketball. I worked for the legendary Rick Byrd, and I've had 5 years of college experience: University of Alabama, UAB, Tennessee State, and Howard University. And this is my 12th year as a head coach on the high school level.
You were at East Hamilton last year.
Yes, sir.
All right, and then the situation changed where you're at Cleveland now. Tell us about what you expect of the 25-26 Blue Raiders.
Well, it's going to be an interesting mix. We have 7 seniors this year, but only 1 have contributed to Blue Raider basketball. So that's a good and bad thing. Yesterday, I talked about the growth in the maturation. If we are relentless, if we continue to improve day in and day out, in which it will be a slow grind early on, but I think these young men, they work hard. There will be a fun mix to watch later on in the season.
How would you classify your style of coaching?
It's intense early on, and as we pick up the pressure intensity, I like to look at it as if I begin with the end in mind. Where do I want to be? And we work every day toward a standard, and that standard will not deviate regardless of the opponent. And once we continue to progress, continue to get better, then I think that, with the schedule that we have in place and the things that we're implementing and the leadership that we have, we'll be fine.
Okay. Some of the guys thus far that have done well for you in preseason.
Barack Adegwa and Braden Beavers are going to be 2 young men that must see TV. Brock does a great job of leading this group,
right.
And then Braden, he hadn't met a shot that he doesn't like. Gabe Krebs is going to give us some rebounding and some muscle on the inside, and there'll be a couple of surprise young men that will have breakout seasons like Malachi King. I'm expecting big things for him as well.
Good deal. And being in the district with Walker Valley, Bradley, East Hamilton, be in the district, and so it's going to be a very interesting year. You know these other teams because you played them last year. What do you think about the district this year?
Well, it was something that I got a chance to get versed in last year. We at East Ham had a very successful year last year, went 19-7 last year, and 5 of those losses were to Bradley, who was district and region champs and state qualifier, and also Walker Valley. So we know that Walker Valley returns a lot, and they will be the standard by the district this year early on. And Bradley, Coach Zach does a great job. But Howard and Ottawa and East Ham, who I know very well, the personnel there. This is one of the best districts and best regions around.
Last question. Any holiday tournaments that you're involved in, either Thanksgiving or Christmas break or anything?
Thanksgiving, we're headed up to Lenoir City. Us and Bradley will be there, and then it's a holiday classic where we'll trade opponents. And then we're going to the Adidas Classic in Murfreesboro, and I'll get a chance to hang out with some old college buddies of mine at Montgomery Bell Academy. Kevin Anglin does a great job there. We'll play them first, and then we play Hendersonville game 2.
Sounds very, very, very good.
Yes, sir.
Look forward to the games this year, and your season starts next week also.
Yes, sir. We open up, and we have three games. Week 1, we play Shelbyville. Game 1, we'll go to Chatz Central on Friday, and then we'll have East Ridge on Saturday.